His health declined. He started getting some rear end lameness and degeneration. So, Mello is 10, and, my job today is just to take a look and go through everything and give him some support and comfort and try to take stress off his spine and nervous system if we can. Oh. Is that okay? A little kisses from me? So we have Mello again. Mello, if you haven't seen the first video, Mello is 10 years old, about 2 years old. His health declined. He started getting some rear end lameness and degeneration. Mello works closely with the veterinarian. As a matter of fact, he was there yesterday. So that's how recent. So I just want people to know that are watching that it's Mello is working on all fronts. Closely with veterinary medicine. Now Mello was here a couple of weeks ago. How many weeks ago was it, do you think? 2 weeks? 2 weeks ago. And in that time, Mello is the only comfortable side Mello can be on is this left hip, and he got a little bit of a bed sore, which we call it bed sore, but it's the same for an animal, where if you're on that side, like a human can have a bed sore when they're convalescing or they're in bed with an illness and they don't get to move around enough, they can literally get an irritation or a rash that eventually gets infected and can be quite painful. Oh, you're kissing me right now, Mello. Mello's like, can you be quiet and just work on me? So anyway, Mello had an improvement in the last 2 weeks since I adjusted his neck. And what was happening here, look at my neck for a second, it was listing, we call that a listing in sailing, the boat will list into the wind, right? So the head was tilted and couldn't come back the other way and Mello couldn't support his own neck and head. And so since then that's improved. However, with the bed sore and the rear end, that probably got worse over the last 2 weeks, and that's why he was at the vet yesterday. So, Mello is 10, and, my job today is just to take a look and go through everything and give him some support and comfort and try to take stress off his spine and nervous system if we can. So, I don't know if you remember me from 2 weeks ago, Mello. Do you remember me? But I'm Dr. Doug.
He shakes his head. He says yes.
He's like, yeah, you're cool. I know you. Is it okay if we work again today? Can I work with you? Think about that. All right, let's get started, okay? We're going to do a little work. First, I'm going to just feel your little forehead. Massage your little forehead. Okay, your little parietal bone. Here's a little zygomatic arch. A little masseter muscle around the ears. Good. Massaging your neck, and your atlas is actually tight. Last time we adjusted your left superior atlas, and it needs that again. So I'm going to get onto the edge of the wing of the atlas and just hold the pressure for a minute. And I'm holding that contact point, and I'm going to just give it a little bit of a click. Got it. Okay. Oh. okay? Little kisses from me. Thanks, Mello. Okay. Let's keep working, okay? Feels better in there. It's a little more space. That's what I was trying to achieve. Coming down the neck, feeling the muscles between the shoulder blades now. You got nice shoulder blades, Mello. And here's the back here. Going down the back. Ooh. You can feel each little spinous on you. So back in the day, he loved to run around and jump around, right?
Yes. Up the stairs, down, around.
Yeah, everywhere. You had all the energy and all the jumping ability, right? So here we are down now in the lumbosacral area. Let me spin you around a little bit this way, okay? So, little sweetie, I'm sorry. No, you don't feel great today. Okay, so I'm down here in the lower back. So here's the thoracics, and then the thoracolumbar junction is where the thoracics end and the lumbars begin, and that's a high stress area on quadrupeds. Now, a rabbit is still a quadruped, even though they don't always put all the weight on their front legs, but they can when they're mobile, right?
Yeah.
When they're moving, the legs are going. So we still call them a quadruped. And the quadrupeds, anybody that's quadrupedal or quadruped will get a lot of stress in the area where the rib cage ends and the lumbars begin, so the thoracic ends, and that's where I am right now. And got it. You could see that move through him. Now I'm down at the lumbars all the way to the sacrum, and got it. I'm also going to do a little tapping thing. It's really soft. I'm going to do it on the hip. You can see it move his foot. Ready? And I'm on the nerve junction that'll go right down to his foot.
It looks like he likes it.
Thank you. Such a good little boy. Got it. So now I'm on the sacral apex, where the tip of the sacrum meets the tail. And there's a little muscle spasm there, so I'm going to work that with my fingertip.
Okay.
How you doing, Mello? You okay? You're such a cute boy. I can see why everybody loves you. Now I'm on the left sacral base posterior left. And work on the leg a little bit. Bring it in. Stretch it a little bit. Give it a little length. Pull it in. Stretch it. Gotta remember to breathe, right? Just gonna hold that stretch for a second and extend your leg. Circles. Okay. Nice. Feel around the little glute, ribs. Good. You feel good. All right. Okay.
It's okay.
I scared you that time.
It's okay.
Okay. Now he's licking me a little bit. Little kisses for me. You're a good boy. Thanks for letting me work with you today. So let me just review what we did. We adjusted your superior atlas on the left, and that meant that your atlas was wedged up against your skull, pushing in. And then we came down your back and neck and found that muscle knot, and I worked on that a little bit. And then you had that tight joint at the thoracolumbar junction where your thoracic meets your first lumbar. I did your sacral base. I use the percussive instrument all around your sacrum, down the hip socket, affecting your leg. Remember that? And then I mobilized your rear right leg. Remember when I was doing the stretchy thing, extending it and flexing it? Okay. Yeah, I remember that too. Okay. What was your favorite part? Was it the neck or was it the lower back? All right. All right, well, thanks for coming today. Okay, you're a good boy. Come back and see me, okay? All right. Thanks, everybody. Leave Mello a nice message, maybe a comment, and encourage him. He's such a good guy. Thanks, Mello. Thanks for kissing my thumb. Okay? All right, thanks everybody. His health declined. He started getting some rear end lameness and degeneration.